Guys, IRCC has come out with a notification that the fees for the immigration programs, all these applications, is increasing finally starting April 30th, 2022. What are the changes? How is it going to affect you as an applicant or maybe anybody else? And what exactly is going to be the new fees is the main topic of the day. Please be tuned till the end. My name is Sahil. Guys, welcome back once again. My name is Sahil and I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and I practice in Ontario. My office is here. If you have to get in touch with me, my number is on the screen and the details are there in the description box. More than happy to connect with you. Before we proceed any further, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon because we talk a lot about Canadian immigration. And if you are an aspirant of coming to Canada, then this is the channel that you must be subscribed to all the time. So, guys, when it's Canadian immigration and when it's immigration like any other country, money is always involved, and the immigration department has the right to charge some amount because they put in a lot of efforts, time, and resources to process our application. Now, whether it's a visitor visa or a work permit, study visa, PR program, HNC, or any program has a particular set of fees involved. Now, if you look at the overall gamut of all the countries involved, IRCC, which is the Canadian immigration, happens to have one of the lowest fees involved in an immigration program. Whether it's Australia, New Zealand, UK, US, you already know that their fees is humongous, right? And when it's IRCC, say for example, an express entry earlier, it used to be wrapped up within a $1,410 Canadian dollar charge, which was all that you had to pay. You would bear some cost for your PCC, which is a police clearance certificate, maybe for medicals. If you hired a consultant or a lawyer, their charges, an agent, maybe an unregulated agent, maybe in India or anywhere, their charges, and that's about it. It was rather an inexpensive job. The growing inflation and everything has actually pushed the government to increase the prices by not much, but still let's have a look at what exactly is the change. So guys, the right of permanent fee, which used to be $500, has now finally increased or is going to be increased to $515. Please note that all of these changes are going to be effective starting April 30th, 2022. So you still have a couple of more days left before the increased fees comes into effect. Now, the federal high skilled program or the provincial nominee program, all of such nominee programs will now be charged at $850, $25, which is more than the $825 previous fees. The live-in caregiver program is finally sitting at a $20 increase at $570, which is the new fees. The business program up from $1,575 is now to $1,625. The accompanying child is now increased from $150 to $155 in the live-in caregiver program. Now, the family reunification, multiple fees. I'm not going to be focusing on each set of it. I'm just going to be talking about the highlights. The sponsorship fees remains the same. However, the sponsored principal applicant fees has gone up by about $15, and then the protected person fees has gone up by about $20, and the accompanying dependent child again has gone up by just $5. The humanitarian, the HNC fees has gone up by the principal applicant has gone up by $20 and accompanying spouse by another $20, right? So the fees has not yet has not increased by a lot. The max difference that I can see is about $25 overall. It's within a $5 to a $25 range, which is not much, I think, because if you look at the inflation, the percentage itself is huge. Things have gotten more expensive. Resources are now expensive, and just increasing $25 to $30 is not much. Please take it with a pinch of salt and in a good stride, because Canada has been trying to spend a lot of money on improving the resources, improving their architecture, the infrastructure, to give people more access to their file real time. If you look at times when maybe early 2000s, maybe 2010s, when immigration was on, files or people used to wait years and years before they could get a notice, right? Like they would not hear from IRCC for 4 or 5 years. Right now, you're expecting timelines about 4 to 5 months. So to make that happen, a lot of IT infrastructure, people, time, efforts go into practice, right? And all of them, everything comes at a price. So it's a good thing. They're finally, catching up with the time. This increase first happened in 2020 after the year 2002. So first time they increased the price in 2020, and this time after 2 years they're increasing again in the year 2022. IRCC has announced that they will be increasing the price every 2 years. Guys, I hope the news was helpful. If you have any questions, if you have anything to discuss with me, please feel free to schedule a session. I would be more than happy to connect with you. Once again, lovely chatting with you, and I wish you all the best, and I really hope to see you soon in Canada. All the best.